In one of the most beautiful places on Earth, a constant threat lurks. The warm waters of the Caribbean surround an island with an ugly history of colonial exploitation. This is Haiti, the most impoverished nation in the Western Hemisphere. Children are the ones who suffer the most. But one woman is determined to help Haitians build a lasting solution to one of their biggest dangers, malnutrition.
I'm Pat Wolf. I am a pediatrician, and I have been coming to Haiti as a volunteer for 24 years. When Alexandre was Evan, he weighed 29 pounds. He was skin and bones. His hair was white. His skin was white. It's amazing that he's smiling, huh?
Alexandre is just one reason why Dr. Patricia Wolf founded MFK, or Meds and Food for Kids, an organization which aims to help the people who need it most. From a young age, Pat was ambitious, conscientious, and gifted in science. She aspired to be a doctor, and as the eldest of 13 children, she was a born leader. Pat took her Catholic school education to heart. She made it her mission to feed the hungry and care for the sick. Pat built a career in clinical pediatrics. Eventually, she joined the faculty at Washington University in St. Louis. But she was increasingly concerned with global pediatric health crises.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Aviation Haiti.
Before long, she began to visit Haiti on regular medical missions.
We were witness to people dying needlessly and people dead on the street, and many, many sick people without any possibility of real therapy.
Children Pat saw one year would be sick again the next.
All the kids in Haiti have big bellies because they all have parasites. You look at her fingernails and see how white they are? She has anemia.
Some wouldn't survive their childhood.
There was a little boy in a village. He was failing to thrive, and his weight was much below where it needed to be. We gave him rice and beans and corn, but he never really seemed to get much better. So I saw him a couple times in a row. And then I came to see him, and he had died.
Aid workers desperately needed a new approach. Enter Dr. Mark Maneri, a colleague of Pat's at Washington University in St. Louis. He'd been developing a promising RUTF, or ready-to-use therapeutic food, a mixture of peanuts, oil, sugar, vitamins, and minerals. Immediately, Pat saw its potential to help Haitian kids.
It seemed revolutionary to me.
Early research showed that Dr. Maneri's RUTF worked. Children liked eating it, their bodies could process it, and within a few weeks of treatment, their health began to improve.
You'll eat like a few spoonfuls of something, but that's about it.
The first 1,000 days of a child's life is the most important in their entire life. So this child, if you just look at him from here up, he looks like he has marasmus, which is just that skinny, scrawny skin hanging on your bones. If you are malnourished in the first 2 years of life, you will be brain damaged forever. So he doesn't demand food, and he just sits here like this, passively, and they will have to spend a lot of time actually encouraging him to eat. But every day he'll get better.
Pat knew that the RUTF, known as Medica Mamba, or peanut butter medicine in Creole, could be a game changer in Haiti. She founded Meds and Food for Kids to start helping. But in order to make the biggest impact on kids in Haiti, Pat knew she needed to figure out how to produce Medica Mamba in country.
Rescue is important, of course, but it doesn't lead to anything except more rescue.
When MFK started making Medica Mamba, their production process was limited.
We didn't have electricity, we didn't have machinery. We actually ground this together on the street with a guy who made peanut butter. We tried solar for roasting the peanuts, but always a cloud would come over. So then we moved to a little church classroom with a hand grinder. We gave it out in little deli containers. The places where we were always lacking something. We moved to a house, and the house was pretty nice, except that the water situation was basically running down the mountain, and sometimes it was cut off completely because the guy at the top got mad at the guy below him or something. So anyway, we had to move out of there.
It's not easy, but a working system is in place in Cap Haitian in northern Haiti, and MFK begins to manufacture enough Medica Mumba to meet demand. But as their operations grew, so did the challenges they faced.
Getting the vitamins seemed like the biggest hurdle, right? Until we found out the peanuts were poison, and then we had to do something about that.
Aflatoxin comes from a common fungus. In tropical regions, it can contaminate the peanut supply, which can easily go undetected and sicken people.
I went and bought peanuts last week without testing in the field, and I bought about 20 big sacks, and I think it was about $800 worth of peanuts, and they all have extremely high level of aflatoxin, so I think we'll actually just have to burn them.
With many of their peanut sources tainted, Pat and MFK started to tackle a massive new challenge.
Aflatoxin is a health problem for everyone who eats peanuts contaminated.
So the team established an agricultural program to help local farmers to produce safe peanuts. This allowed them to partner with more clinics and local organizations to get Medica Mumba where it was needed most.
We were asked by the Ministry of Education in Haiti to develop a nutritious school snack because so many Haitian children came to school with nothing in their stomach.
Pat and the MFK team quickly developed Vita Mumba, a nutritious, convenient, and long-lasting school snack. Pat remained committed, and MFK's bold steps soon won them major attention. UNICEF and global food manufacturer Nutriset expressed interest in partnering with the group to distribute Medica Mumba globally. It was a big opportunity, but MFK needed a larger processing facility to make Medica Mumba to meet international strict food safety requirements. As her organization struggles to find funding to build a bigger plant, Pat Wolf begins speaking out on a national level.
How many people do you think will be affected by your program?
We expect to treat and cure 4,000 children in the next 2 years.
That's incredible. Thank you so much, Dr. Patricia Wolf. Thanks for being with us today. Good luck to you and your program.
The Caribbean island nation of Haiti has been rocked by its biggest earthquake in more than 200 years. It's being called a catastrophe of major proportions. There's been widespread damage and panic as the tremors leveled buildings across the region.
On January 12, 2010, a magnitude 7.2 earthquake hits just 15 miles outside the capital. Port-au-Prince is nearly leveled. 220,000 people are killed. Crops are wiped out. Cholera spreads. 1 million people are now homeless and fighting for food. Power and water systems fail, and hospitals struggle to operate.
Yeah, but we got a clinic because they're getting overwhelmed. PACU is substituting as an ICU.
Haiti's earthquake compounds every existing problem the island nation faces: poverty, healthcare, infrastructure, and most essentially, food. Children are hit the hardest.
Ready-to-use therapeutic food is the perfect answer to the perfect storm.
MFK rushes Medica Mumba to the capital. Their therapeutic food product is shelf-stable and easy to transport.
We want to leave them 10 boxes, 200 kilograms. The rest is for Port-au-Prince today.
Thousands of families displaced by the earthquake have one less thing to worry about. Their children will not go hungry. With the spotlight on Haiti, funding pours in.
The earthquake actually disrupted a lot of things, but it brought a lot of resources into the country that might not have otherwise been here.
Dozens of companies, engineers, and volunteers donate their time, money, and materials to help MFK expand their facility in Cap-Haïtien.
Welcome to our world-class factory here in Cap-Haïtien, Haiti.
Pat juggles her responsibilities as both pediatrician
Could we get some Meticulous for this baby? Nice break for me to get back into malnutrition clinic.
and CEO.
This is supposed to be just for raw materials, but we ran out of space. There's many other things to do to keep all of these balls in the air at the factory and with the government and with the customers.
MFK's factory soon employs nearly 90 Haitian workers.
We have added a second shift at our factory, which is really a cultural milestone in employment in Haiti.
The new facility's capacity allows MFK to produce 4 therapeutic foods for children, mothers, and pregnant women, including a formula to prevent malnutrition.
We now have a partnership with UNICEF and World Food Program and many other smaller nonprofits who treat malnourished people around the world.
Since their beginning, MFK has produced more than 7 million kilograms of life-saving RUTF and created a valuable new export that helps fuel the Haitian economy. Most importantly, they've saved over 700,000 children from malnutrition. Just like Alexon.
Alexon started eating Meticulous, and he was touch and go for a couple weeks. And within a month, his skin was now darker. He had little black roots. And within 2 months, his hair was completely black, his skin was completely black. And then within 3 months, he was running, and now he's the star of the soccer team.
The work of Dr. Patricia Wolf and MFK is a living example of how extraordinary change can happen when we combine the right people and the right resources. Time and again, Haiti has been written off as a lost cause, but the success of MFK and Meticulous proves the island isn't lost. Still, the fight against hunger in Haiti and across the world is far from over. Malnutrition and famine will always spread in times of crisis. But Pat Wolf's dream is that Meticulous and Haiti can help no matter where demand occurs. MFK can provide a solution to hunger and plant seeds for a healthy future in every needy nation on Earth.